At Jackson Hole Therapeutic Riding Association, our riders all have one thing in common, a connection with the horse. We have riders with various disabilities, but the horse is truly what makes the transformation in their lives.
The therapeutic riding program got started back, I was reading in some of my professional journals and heard about therapeutic riding and hippotherapy. Thought it would be a great fit for Jackson Hole. From that point on, they teamed together and got the funding for therapeutic riding, and the program has grown to where it is today. I do hippotherapy and consultation for the therapeutic riding program, the adaptive riding program. Hippotherapy is essentially therapy sessions done on a horse in the therapeutic riding arena.
When Dee Dee, our physical therapist, actually works with the riders and works on strengthening and conditioning and trying to get the rider to bend in a certain way that they're not accustomed to, it only takes maybe a couple of lessons before you really see the improvement in the rider. And it's hard for the rider at times, but with Dee Dee's help and with the staff's help and horses, they come in, and after a while you see that improvement and you see that confidence and you see that change in their lives, and that's really what we're all about here at Jackson Therapeutic Riding.
I love to be a part of the growth of my riders, whether that's in the social aspect or the communication aspect, physical aspect, and just being a part of that. I love that.
The smaller riders are really benefited from the input they get from riding the horse. The horse moves 101 muscles, and so those riders are sitting up there and every one of those 101 muscles are being worked. They think that they're riding a horse, having a wonderful opportunity, and the horse is making changes in their physical, their emotional lives. The difference in their self-confidence and self-esteem carries through to their school. If they can get on a horse and talk to a horse through their reins or talk to their horse verbally, they can manage themselves in the school setting confidently. Different riders change dramatically in how they feel about themselves, how they carry themselves, and mainly about their quality of life.
I think one of the benefits that I see for our riders is when they come here and there's so much excitement and joy in just being here and knowing that they're going to be able to ride and make a connection with both the horse, the volunteers, and the staff. Just kind of takes them to a different world to where they wouldn't be able to experience this any other place, and it just really makes them happy.
The hardest part is over, let it in. Let your clarity define you.
We wanted everyone to see the progress that can be made here. And when we were deciding how we were going to do that, we came up with Cassie. She's nonverbal. It is difficult for her to communicate, but she understands everything. And so our vision for her was to kind of showcase how she can understand and ride independently. She wants to be independent more than anything. And so we really worked to try to give her that opportunity where she could be on the horse and be the one that is a rider, not a passenger. She knows the difference. And really working with her, showing her what it was like when she first got here in April, and to the progress that she made through the end of June. We started with a leader and 2 sidewalkers because we could not keep her safe. But through the work that she has done, and we've worked on calming her body, calming her hands, which is extraordinarily difficult. We did this through deep breathing, relaxing, and once that kind of started to make sense to her, we were able to take away first the horse leader, and she was doing most of the steering by herself. We still had some guidance and support, of course. Now we can have her with support around her, always on the ready in case she needs us to come in. but she's made the progress where she can ride 5-8 minutes without any support from myself or staff. And that's a huge accomplishment, not for us, but for Cassie. It has been so important to her. So we have been able to give her some independence, and she looks down on us. Most of the time she's in a wheelchair looking up at everyone. When she's here on a horse, she's looking down. So that was our goal for her and our vision, and we've worked hard, but not as hard as Cassie has done.
One of the newest programs that we have here to offer for our riders is a program called Horses for Heroes. And that's a program that allows veterans to come into our arena and learn everything they need to know about horses. They start from walking into the stall, learning how to put a halter on a horse, groom the horse, tack the horse. They learn specific riding skills. And to them, it can be a little difficult when they're learning to balance on a horse when it's cantering or loping around the arena. They gain a lot of confidence, and they truly, truly benefit from this program.
Every week we have about 120 volunteers that come through and help with our classes. Now, throughout the whole season, in the 4 sessions that we're riding, the volunteers give us upwards of 3,600 volunteer hours a year. So that's huge. So again, we really just can't stress how important the volunteers are to our program.
I took a step, hoping you might follow. If you don't get it, then you don't get it.
Between the riders and the instructors, it creates such an encouraging, loving, and supportive environment that's really special to be a part of.
We enjoy what we give to them, but what we receive in return is just so satisfying. It's very worthwhile.
It's a two-way street. We give, but we also receive.
I can honestly say, in all the things that I've done in my life, save family activities, volunteering here at Therapeutic Riding has been the most heartwarming and most rewarding for me.
Therapeutic Riding has always been a very important program for us to keep her involved in therapeutic riding. It helps with both the therapeutic aspects of her life and the social aspects of her life. And I love coming here to watch it.
Our program runs on a $350,000 budget annually. These funds come from different donors locally and people from all over the United States, Old Bill's Fun Run, and various grants. Our riders only pay 10% of the actual cost of each lesson.
And the single most thing that I think I see, and what keeps me coming back every year and every day, is we change the quality of someone's life.